Hi all, hope you're all well today. This is a video I really wanted to make today because some of you will have seen the news yesterday that sadly Lil Chris, also known as Christopher Hardman of Gene Simmons School of Rock, passed away at the age of 24. We don't know the facts about the death yet, what actually happened, what led to it, any of that information. So I don't want to speculate too much, but I just couldn't help but notice online people linking the death to his struggle with depression. And as soon as this was brought to the attention of the public, I saw some things on social media joking about it, joking about mental illness, mental health and that sort of thing, and it just kind of reminded me that there is still a stigma and there's still so much that needs to be done surrounding mental health, depression, everything within that section of health issues. So that's why I just had to make a video today about this subject. Before I get onto that, I know a few of you wanted me to keep you updated on my progress coming off antidepressants. So it's been a few weeks now. So far, so okay. It's not amazing. I'm not going to say I'm cured, everything's wicked. I don't have that feeling of hopelessness. I don't have that kind of constant grey mist everywhere. I don't feel like my life is just doom all over. But I am a lot more teary than I was. My emotions are very much on the surface at the moment. Maybe that's something that will balance out a bit the longer I'm off the antidepressants. Who knows, that'll be interesting to see. Definitely doing okay, coping all right, and like I said, I don't have that hopeless feeling that you get when you're really in that bad place with depression. So relative good news there. So yeah, back to the stigma. I can't believe that people think it's all okay or funny to write comments about mental health, let alone about a death that may have been greatly influenced or caused by a mental health issue. The mind boggles. But anyway, it just proves there's still a lack of understanding, lack of sympathy, of empathy towards people with mental health issues. As I said, I don't know Chris's personal story relating to depression. All I know was from reading the papers that he had tweeted about it a couple of times over the last few years, saying that he wished he could find a cure for it and that sort of thing. So he was clearly fighting some demons there. Again, it's funny because a lot of people think of Lil Chris and they think this bubbly, fun, cute, happy, chirpy little guy, and it just shows that you never know what's going on under the surface. Apparently a lot of his close friends and obviously followers of his career knew about his problems, but on the outside he seemed, you know, very chirpy guy. So just be mindful of this because, you know, your mate that you think's the life and soul of the party, that has no issues, no problems, could be battling something like this. So I think this highlights what I've been saying all along, that it's important to talk to people you know or people you don't know. Just open up, release these things, don't keep it pent up inside. If you've got a diagnosis, don't hold it as a thing of shame and don't feel guilty about it. I know a lot of people feel like, I don't know, they're a burden if they trouble their friends or family or colleagues with this information. They might feel that people think that they're not going to be fun to invite out or be sociable with. So we've got to, I don't know, just inform people and give them the information so that they can deal with the information we've given them about our illnesses better, process them and cope with them better. And that can only help in the long term for us living together and working together and socialising together. And this goes for everything. If we're all just honest about, you know, our personal insecurities, our personal battles, our passions, the positive things as well, we could just live better together. And the guilt thing, And the shame thing, I'm totally aware of that. I felt that for a long time before I started doing these kind of honest vlogs. It wasn't something I talked about, was slightly embarrassed about it, but you know, this can't keep happening. We can't have people going through these things, these really tough experiences and emotions and feelings and thoughts on their own. We've got to get to a point in society where people don't even think, should I talk about it? Should I keep it to myself? It's just it's just a natural thing that people talk about openly. There's nothing embarrassing about it. There's nothing shameful about it. It's just the way it is, and you have to work through it, make the best of it, try and make improvements, however small, and find ways to cope with it. And when I say find ways to cope with it, I don't just mean the person that has the mental illness, I mean the people around them as well. Find ways to make it better for everyone. So I guess this video has a lot of messages. I want the people that write these frivolous, you know, spur of the moment jokes relating to mental illness or health or any problem that humans face, whether it be obesity or deformity, lack of money, fashion, body image, anything like that. We shouldn't make jokes about it. We shouldn't, for the sake of maybe a quick laugh from someone, make these jokes, because I can guarantee those words will stick with that person that you're talking about for a long time and could fuel something very negative in their life for them. You cling on to those negative comments, opinions, more than the positive ones. They just seem to stick. We let go of all the nice comments, we forget about them, but those really cutting or just those remarks that kind of comment on our insecurities or things that are struggles in our life, we don't forget about them. And those are things that pop in our heads on those really bad days where you're, you know, very fragile and vulnerable, and you know, you could be on the cusp of doing something really silly. So please just be mindful about that. The other message is just talk to people. If you're worried about a friend, message them. Make sure they know that you're there and that you're listening and that you understand, even if you don't understand. Maybe just make it clear that you want to understand. If you can see that a friend's really struggling, make sure that you put them in the direction of a counsellor or a therapist or a doctor who can give them some professional help and advice. Just be kind to each other, basically. It's sad to see anyone end their life for any reason, particularly something that can be improved or greatly changed anyway. So please, you're never alone. There's so many of us out there. We've just got to talk to each other, and we can make it, this whole kind of journey of mental health problems and depression, a lot easier on ourselves. I've really waffled there, but whatever we can do to stop the stigma, we've got to try and do it, haven't we? I mean, these are people's lives, and the effect of the loss of a life, particularly a young one, is just devastating, and it just impacts so many people. So we've got to stop this cycle. And by the way, if we've got depression, we're not weirdos, we're not psychos, we're not like, I don't know, whatever other negative descriptive words you want to have. We're normal people, but we're battling something really tough, and we don't need people battering us down further. We need support. So, you know, help us out. So I hope all of you that watch this that are battling depression, stay strong. I know it's a cliche, but it does get better. I can promise you that. It really does and can. I'm sending lots of love, and to anyone affected by any suicides or death related to mental illness, I'm really sorry as well.